Hi, I'm Ron.
And I'm Marie.
10 years ago, we bought a broken down trawler for $4,000.
And nothing worked, not even the kitchen sink.
After a lot of hard work and help from our friends and family, we moved aboard Elixir full time. And now we are cruising this old boat while the work and fun continues.
So subscribe and give us a like and come along with us, cruising this old boat. It was much easier untying from the trees and the stumps than it was tying up originally. Of course, Josh did the dirty job. He got the stick tights all over him, and you know, the one time I thought, well, you know, I dropped him off and he went through the brambles, so I figured, oh, I'll go and pick him up over here where there's no brambles, but then it was muddy, so it's like couldn't win for losing. And but he's very easygoing and accommodating and kind about doing that. And all of our lines have stick tights attached to them, and he's been cleaning them off. Guys, lunch. I'm bringing them some napkins. Hope you enjoy it.
It looks delicious. Thank you.
You're welcome. So we're on the lower Mississippi. We're heading towards New Orleans. We did not stop. We anchored out by Natchez, but we did not go into town. Going up those steeps, the really steep areas to get to the town are very difficult for me. The guys chose not to go. We're low on water, and figured we would just head on down to New Orleans and fuel up. We'll be on fumes by the time we get there. Fuel up and get water and spend a week or so in New Orleans before we head over to Florida.
So Marie was pulling up the anchor, and this is what she found.
Hold down on the...
Now just grab the hoop and flip it to where the cable comes off. Yay! Josh saves the day again. Yay!
So that was really cool. They took two silos, put them together, and made a big house out of it. And they cut the lower portion of one of them out to make a porch. The people were actually on the top deck, and they were waving like crazy at us. I was waving back, so finally Ron beat the horn a little bit, and they liked that, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I told Ron, I says, oh, that'd make a cool house, and Ron says, I agree, I think so too. And the next thing you know, it is a house. we had a gust of 30 miles per hour, and our Bergie went overboard again. So I went up there because I saw Josh going around the deck looking. So after a little while, I went up on the fly bridge and I said, "Did you find it?" And I said, "It was on the list. All you had to do was drill a hole." Ron says, "I told Josh that you would say I told you so." I says, "I didn't say I told you so. I go a roundabout way of saying it." So now I need to order another, or we need to pick up like at one of the marine supply stores, another Bergie mast or pole, whatever you call it. And I need to order another looper flag. We don't have our looper flag on anymore. So I made pretzel sticks and some s'mores with little cookies instead of, I don't have any graham crackers on board.
Thank you so much for the information. Then we don't look silly checking in at the places where the northbound people check in. Just
American color to the Elixir.
Elixir back.
I'll build one for you also, okay?
One whistle. Sounds good. Thank you.
Have a good day. Be safe.
You too, and happy Thanksgiving.
You have a happy Thanksgiving also.
okay. So stay on 67 with one radio, and then either 5 or 12, depending on where we are for the check-in radio. So bridge to bridge for one radio, and then the check-in radio for the other one. Correct. This is Vessel Traffic Service, New Orleans, which is they have kind of like an air traffic control system. Since it's so busy, they control the traffic directly south of Baton Rouge.
So we are required to check in even though we're a recreational vessel.
According to the person I talked to. The first check-in is at Channel 5, mile marker 188. The second check-in is at mile marker 184 on Channel 5. When we get farther south, there's 2 more check-ins on Channel 12, and those check-ins are at the Huey P. Long Bridge at mile marker 106.1 and the Marlex Terminal at mile marker 99. He also recommended to call the Industrial Canal, the Industrial Lock, which is at where our turn is at mile marker 93, because they have intermittent closures at Industrial Lock. So we need to call Industrial Lock on the phone to make sure they're going to be open when we want to pass.
Okay. And how did you find where those check-in points are?
All this information was included on a document called the New Orleans Vessel Traffic Service Lower Mississippi River User Manual.
So we're passing through Baton Rouge, and I can look out the front and see a tow coming at me. So I look on my chart to see who he is so I can call him and find out what side to pass him on. And my chart is just plastered with AIS targets. And I punch the one I think is him and call out to it. Nope, it wasn't him. It was somebody else, but they helped me out. They let me know where to go. But there's just so many targets here, and everywhere you look there's towboats. Both sides of the river, in the river, everywhere around. Boy, Baton Rouge is a busy port. We just had a tow pass us. We got another one passing us right now, and I can see 3 more coming at us. Busy. So we are back into seeing shipping traffic all the way up here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There's there's 2 ships we passed that were tied to the dock, 2 ships out here at anchor, and one of them underway. And we're a long way from the ocean.
Hey, 151.
I wanted to stop at Baton Rouge, but there was no anchorages there and no marinas for pleasure vessels that we found anyway. If y'all know of any, you might want to message us to let us know, or to let other boaters know. We are heading towards New Orleans, and we'll be anchoring out tonight. We should be in New Orleans tomorrow. We're looking forward to showers. Yep, definitely looking forward to showers. One thing I suppose that's nice is it's been cold, so we're not sweating a lot, so that really helps make a difference. I made a fall project. Out of wood, and I'm not sure, I think I picked this piece of wood up at Dollar General or something like that, and then I Mod Podged napkins on it, and then put a little bit of glitter glue, make it sparkle.
Thanks for watching.